Now hit the ball towards the flag, trying to copy that same experience that you had in the practice stroke, and I want you to really try to hold the pose. Now, in terms of distance, in golf we call that being pin high. You ever hear that phrase in golf? Mm-hmm. Pin high means you hit it the right distance. And so it was even with the distance of the flag, pin high. But it was to the right. So we know that the force you used was pretty much correct. Mm-hmm. And we want to hit another one trying to copy that force, but we want to aim different. So let's do it again. Okay, that's probably your best one. Very good. Just keep going. This club to hit to the flag. Now the length of your putting stroke, how far back it went, how far forward it went, will be about the same with this club. So the amount of force that you're going to use is about the same. So you don't swing harder because it's not a putter. So let me see a couple of practice swings. Now yes, it's almost exactly what you want to do. That light little brushing of the grass is perfect. Let's test a few balls. Just stay relaxed. Just try to have that same putting stroke with this club. Okay, let's just keep going. Just copy the form. Want to hit it slightly further. You don't have the same length backswing and try to swing faster or further through. You lengthen the backswing a little bit. So you want to do a little bit of a rehearsal where the backswing, it just has a little bit more length in the backswing. Not a lot more, but it's going to feel a little longer swing than the others. Good. You're keeping your circle really stable. I like that. Rocking around and moving all over the place. You're just very steady, just doing a nice little swing. Let's try that swing. So this is going to feel like a little expansion of the others. Yeah, I actually like that. It's a little too much, but it's not that much. I mean, you make good contact. All right. we practiced 2 different clubs. We practiced the technique. We've also, based on your current abilities, if you're playing golf,
Use the putter?
use the putter. Exactly. You'd be surprised how many PGA Tour players would use a putter from here.
It's more consistent.
Because we have documented proof that that's the better you always want to play percentage golf. What club would give you the best chance to get it close? And I don't want you to use the golf course so much as a place to practice your bad stuff. Use the driving range to practice your bad stuff. On the course, do your good stuff. Right now, your putter's better. Now, you certainly have the ability to hit well with this because we saw you. In fact, you hit better in the practice shots before the game started. Now, it's important. The reason the putter is choosable here versus this wedge is not so much because we're close to the green. It's because of the way this grass is mowed. It's mowed really tight. So the ball can roll on top of it pretty easily. And it's kind of, you can almost guess how hard to get it, and the guess is going to be reasonably predictable. But if this was grass was more bumpy, more irregular, maybe they let the grass grow a little bit thicker, the putter may not be the best choice, and this would be the better choice because you might want to fly over that unpredictable ground and land on more predictable ground. But because this is mowed so tight, the putter becomes a good choice. You will have done 3 things well. You would have hit it solid, you would have hit it in the direction you wanted to go, and you would have used the force you wanted to use. That ball had 2 of the 3, but not the first one. You didn't hit it solid. You hit the bottom edge and not the face. So I'd rather, if you were to only do 1 of the 3 and not do very well on the other 2, hitting it solid is the one I want first. So let's really focus on, and that requires some little sweep and light brushing up the grass. Here's this golf circle. It's got it down, 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 down. It gets to its very lowest point, and there's an up, 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 up. Controlling where that low point is the key to hitting the shot consistently solid. If I have a tendency to kind of rotate around my right foot, my back foot, it's going to tend to put the low point. I'm going to reach my low point before I arrive at the ball, and the club will start climbing and hit the back of the ball with the edge. I need to make sure that my golf circle, I'm on this left foot, so that when I arrive at the ball, I'm still going down, so I can have a little bump. So let's try to just have a little bit more weight on your left foot and keep it there throughout the swing. Don't have any movement to your right foot. Okay, that's good. I got it. So you're not trying to come in and lift it up in the air with your swing. The loft was what gets the ball up in the air. The ball will actually get up in the air even though you're swinging down. You've got to get the face under the ball. Okay? Now you still have not hit the ground with the ball in. So I want you to really lean against that wall on the left there. Just stay really. That one bumps it a little bit better. Keep working that. Let's see to the left. There we go. You fixed your jump. Let's keep working with that technique. Stay heavy left. Okay. We're going to hit a couple. I want you to line up where your right, this ball is lined up with your right toe. So you're going to be really in front of the ball. I want that to feel like the ball's almost behind you. And hands are, so you're going to have a lot of shaft on. There we go. That's what makes it hard to hit the ground behind the ball with the ball so far behind you. Now, one thing that'll also help as you come through, let your right hip and right knee go to the target. Yes. See how much heavier you hit the ground when you make that move? So I don't care how well you hit the ball, try to feel that new move. Good. Just keep working that right hip and right knee toward the target. Good. Keep hitting hard. Ooh, that's going to be really good. Excellent. Probably the best I've seen the left hand. That's really good. All right. Now we're gonna build into a full swing. And so we're not just gonna have straight arms. We're actually gonna let the right arm fold a little bit and then come through. And this will fold on this side. This will stay straighter longer than this will. So in the backswing, our right arm folds and our left arm stays straight. And the follow through is the opposite. The left arm will fold and the right arm will be straight. Okay. So on the most is the 9th position. The 10th position is the final position. We've come out of our spine, we've stood up tall, both arms are folded. We're in here, we're facing the target. That's the final pose. But the 9th position is when the right arm is parallel to the ground. That's the 9th. And there are some key, once you have a perfect 9th, that's when the whole golf world opens up. In a perfect 9th position, your eyes are still going to be on the ground. So you're not going to be here. Your right arm will be straight. You're not going to let that arm bend before you get to this extension. The right arm will bend right after the 9th, but not before. So you're going to want to have an extension, just swing to that pose. So let me see you just kind of do a little half backswing, half follow through, and try to almost freeze in that position, that 9th position. Yes. Beautiful. Good. This is almost like doing that sand trap drill. Just hitting with extended arms. Good. Now the natural momentum of your swing took you above 9, and that's when you correctly let the elbows bend. That's fine. So when you take the club back, you're going to feel your right arm bend. Now you just want to make sure you extend that right arm right down to the ground. If you're swinging the club with just one hand, that means you're going to hit the ball with that right hand. You're just trying to extend that right arm right into the ground. There you go. That's exactly what I want. Good. Very good. If there is what is called a rate of closure, what that means is, here's my club correctly positioned when it's in this position on the downswing. That face is pointing over there. It's not pointing where I want it to go. So this club face will start to what we call close. It'll start curving around, and then when it gets here, it'll be square. This is how fast it comes around is the rate of closure. The speed that it's closing. This is like a door closing. And if your rate of closure is too slow, it'll go off to the right. If it's too fast, then it'll go over here. So we're trying to create a rate of closure that allows the face to be right where we want it to be at impact. So it goes in that direction. There's two things that help square this club up. One is the body itself. My hands are stationary, they're not moving. But I can get the club square simply by rotating my body. Now, if I don't rotate my body, then I have to do it all with my hands, and that sometimes can be difficult. So I want us to work on learning how to rotate our body more to create that squareness. So get here, And I want you to just almost set your right elbow almost on your hip here. So the handle's in front of your body, it's not behind you. And then I want you to not use your hands at all, but just rotate like you're swinging, like you're just shutting the door. Like you're the screen door and the hinge on the door is right here and you're just shutting the door. That squares the club up, that moves. And that's where that right knee moves and the right hip moves, the whole right side of your body moves. Now, if you swing at the ball and you don't have any of that moving, you're going to have a difficult time maybe squaring it up. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have a body swing. I'm not going to use any hands. I'm not going to let my right arm fold. I'm not going to cock my wrist. I'm just going to bump the ball with a body swing. And I can hit that ball straight if I'll turn. And I could also hit the ball with nobody and just swing hands only. What we want is a coordinated, connected swing that uses both. And you're just going to body bump the shot. Feel that? Hitting it with that right side like that. Good. Good. And make sure that you're rotating around you this way, not so much up and down. That was much better. Okay. Soak up that one. Very good. Very good. Good one. Beautiful. Awesome. Uh-oh. So I had to say something for the camera. Pressure's on. Gotta hit it good after a compliment. Same swing. Don't try to hit it better than that. Just hit it the same as that. Double. Awesome. Wow, Helen, this is really good. Very solid. Oh, that's power. Book, watch a video, take a lesson. You'll find out what you want to do. But you will not make the change and do that until you become aware of what you are doing. That's the harder one. So there is a you're not focusing on the difference of what you might feel. If someone says, Tom, I want you to swing this club and be aware of how soft your forearm muscles are. They're almost like jelly. You're almost like the club's going to come out of your hand. You're gripping it so lightly. And if somebody says, really get rigid, get like a frozen, just get really rigid, I can feel the difference. So I want you to have very light grip pressure and very almost rubbery arms, just lazy swings. Just let gravity swing the club for you. You're not trying to hit anything, you're just trying to, now let's have a little bit more, let's have a hinge. There we go. So there's definitely an up and a down. Just let gravity swing the club. And what you want to do is make sure that you're not changing this angle, because that'll make the club go up and down. So the distance your eyes are to the ground have to be maintained. One of the things we worked on last week is I talked about that right hip getting low. Yeah. Now as you come back, how quickly can you cock the wrist? Yeah, I want you to cock those wrists up very quickly. And when you get to this side, you want to come straight up. I don't want you to feel like your left wrist is going this way. It's going up. So I want you to swing and point your club straight down the line there. So the toe is up. It's not like this. It's like this. And it's not going to go this way or this way. It's going up. There you go. Now I'm going to give you, this may be the magical piece, I don't know. I noticed something there that I hadn't noticed before. When I take this club back, if I took my left hand off and I looked and see where's the weight of this club, what part of my hand is actually supporting this club? It's this knuckle. I am not supporting it with my thumb, and you are. So the reason you want to be in the finger, this is called the leverage knuckle. The role of the thumb is to be on the side of the handle to hold the handle on. If I didn't have the thumb up there, this thing would fall off that knuckle. I don't want that handle to fall off that knuckle. I'm going to keep it on that knuckle with my thumb over to the side, so I'm pinching the sides. So as I spring this back and forth, it's bouncing off of this knuckle. It's not bouncing off of my thumb. And I can see if you did that a lot, you could really straighten your hand. So let me say, just stand up straight and hold the club over your shoulder. So that way you can actually look at that knuckle. Yes. In the same way on the follow through. Is that a little different feeling of the right? Okay, do some swing so you're almost pinching it with those. So the follow through will also have, that's what I noticed when you hinged it up, it went right into your thumb instead of that knuckle. Very nice. All right, very nice. Very nice. Important piece. That looks really good. I think it's actually going to help you hit the ground without so much effort. The fingers. Good. Good. Nothing hard. Just half backswing. Yes, almost lazy swing. Just be so almost nonchalant. Just relax, lazy swing. Yes, relax, lazy swing. Go in the hole. So try to develop this lazy swing. Good. We've got soft arms. Almost very relaxed. Keep the tension out. Looking good. Oh, that's looking really good. Stay relaxed. Best I've seen you hit this one.